Just want to say congrats to the winners. What a tribute to the Pope, you guys. Pope Leo XIV became the Pope on May 8th, 5'8", like 58. In Gematria, Pope Leo XIV equals 58. Again, they gave you the stat about how the last two times there was a new Pope was the Super Bowl 40 and 48, and the Seahawks went to both those Super Bowls. They lost to the Steelers in 40. They beat the Broncos in 48. So 3 straight times. And remember, today's exactly 19 weeks after Pope Leo's birthday. Seattle equals 19 in Gematria. And in about 10 seconds, they're going to be 19 and 19 in the postseason all time. And remember what I told you guys at the end of last game. They shouted out that there were 206 total yards of offense by the Patriots. Seattle's the 206 area code. Last week, they won in the divisional round on Mike McDonald's 206th day of his age. Also, Denver's the 303 area code. Last week, McDermott coached his last game with the Bills on the 303rd day of his age. And don't forget Kenny Easley, Seahawks receiver who wore 45. He died earlier this year. Kenny Easley died earlier this year, number 45. New England equals 45, who the Seahawks are going to play, but his full name equaled 206 in Gematria. They said he didn't get out of bounds, so no last play. But yeah, the other thing that equals 58, you guys, is Kobe Bryant. You might recall the last time these teams met was 38 days ago. Seahawks won it in overtime 38-37. And that game was on the anniversary of the Kobe Bryant jersey retirement. It was also the day that Trump declared the Patriot games. So the Seahawks, the winner of that game, played the Patriots. Remember, Trump declared the Patriot games December 18th. Last catch by number 12, Patriots in their 12th Super Bowl. But yeah, you got to use those in-game clues. They told you at the end of last game, 206. And major clue. Also today, 9-date numerology. Seahawks got their 9th straight win. At the end of the first quarter, they put up the stat on the screen that the Seahawks had won 8 straight. Remember, number 9, Walker, scored his 9th touchdown of the year to start the game. Then minutes later, they're showing you the Seahawks can win their 9th straight. Again, date numerology and Gematria. You learn these things, you capitalize. And we knew this game. It was great narratives on both sides because, again, Seattle had the Pope narrative. The Rams had the narrative the Eagles had last year. They could have got their 666 franchise win, plus they're playing in the land of the Beastquake. I mean, that was interesting. But remember, last week, Seahawks beat San Francisco 6-41. Kind of looks like 641. The Rams just picked up their 641st franchise loss tonight. But yeah, when I heard them, they say 206 total yards with the Patriots, to me, that was screaming Seattle. And a nice big win. We absolutely crushed player props in this game. We thought this was the game with the sweeter player props. Major crushing. And right side of both games today. Took my advice in the divisional round. You went 4-0. Took my advice today. Should have went 2-0. You might also had a hedge with the Rams. That would have been smart. In Jigba, we thought he'd have a monster game. There it is. Thought he had a shot at 11 receptions. He came up one shy of the mark with 10. My neighbor's shooting fireworks. You know, it's funny, my neighbor across the street, he's a Patriots fan and his son's a Seahawks fan. I'm sure they're super excited. But I always tell them about how it's scripted. Yeah, Cooper Kupp got the touchdown for us today, 68th of his career. Seattle, Washington, 68. Championship, 68. They're on their way to the championship. They're NFC champions. Again, we hit on Kyron Williams, Walker. We hit on Devontae Adams. I'm so mad that I forgot about Bobo that wears 19 in light of this game being 19 weeks after Seattle. Puka. We like Stafford for at least 2. Thought he had a good shot at 3, at least 2. 2 was the safer play. Just really, really nice game all around. Congrats to the winners. Been a great winning playoff. Did well in the wild card. Again, you're taking my advice. You're doing quite well in these playoffs. You guys want to get the intel before the games? We'll be doing the Super Bowl in a big way over the course of the next 2 weeks, plus covering all the pro action. NFL, NHL, college, MLB's about to get started. Patreon, it's the place to be.